Hey guys, what is up? Hope you guys are all doing well tonight. Now, I want to present you guys with kind of like an on-the-spot video, and what I mean by on-the-spot is I haven't exactly planned ahead when it came to making a video like this, but, you know, I do have an idea as to what it is that I'm going to say here, because what we're here to talk about here, I kind of want to, you know, tell you guys the truth about something, you know, the truth about me, the truth about the channel, and the truth about, you know, I guess you could say, you know, what led up to my big time bout of depression. Well, I shouldn't say the sole reason as to what led up to my big time bout of depression back in March, but one of, I guess you could say, the key factors. So, with that being said, I'll try not to take up too much of your guys' time, but I do want to apologize in advance that this video kind of does turn out to be a bit lengthy, which I have a feeling it might be. So, if you guys, you know, aren't interested in, like, listening to, like, you know, watching a 20-minute video, then just, you know, let it play in a tab and, like, read a book or study or, you know, game or something like that, you know, do whatever, but just, you know, hear me out kind of thing, right? So, I want to be blunt with you guys. I don't care about views. I don't care about numbers anymore. And you guys are probably thinking, okay, well, what's all this you know, about? You know, what's come over you to say that? You know, here's the thing, is that in this day and age, you know, when it comes to YouTube, it's like, and this video right here, I want to say for all intents and purposes, isn't meant to call anyone out, isn't meant to, you know, throw shade at anyone. I'm being my own person. I'm being 100%, and I'm speaking in general terms, not in terms that are targeting at anyone or anything like that, because that's not how I do things here. Not for videos like this. But see, here's the thing, is that, you know, there's a lot of different motivations when it comes to why you do YouTube. You know, why do you do YouTube in the first place? Do you do it as a hobby, or do you do it as a way to make money and gain clout? You know, what's the deal? Here's the thing, is that, you know, when you start out, you always start out from the bottom and you work your way up. And, you know, this million times infinity runged sort of ladder, you know, it happens one rung at a time. You know, your journey never is truly over as a YouTuber, you know, not until you either quit or, you know, if you just move on or something like that. But if you keep on growing and growing and growing, you know, the end is never there, you know, like, you're going to keep growing, you're going to keep running into challenges, this, that, everything else. But here's the thing, is that, you know, you start out with a motivation, right? You start out with the motivation as to why it is you do YouTube in the first place. You know, some people do it for a hobby and they don't care if they get partnerships or they don't care if they get, you know, ad revenue and things like that. And then there are those that, you know, want to see if they can, you know, make their videos go viral and stuff like that and make money. You know, all of that is all well and good. You know, I'm not going to hate on you just because you have, you know, your own goals and ambitions, but it's how you go about it. That's what separates you from everyone else, you know. If you are about making money and making views, you know, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but if you're doing it in a way that is hurting other people, and, you know, you're going out of your way to sling mud at them, and, you know, to throw shade at them, to slander them, this, that, everything else, just for your own views, just because you want to make more views and get more attention, then that's just that. Honestly, that's just really scummy behavior. You really, really shouldn't be doing that. And here's the thing, is that, you know, for someone like me, you know, yes, I have let things like, you know, view counts and stuff, you know, kind of drive me, you know, crazy, you know, if I'm going to be completely blunt, and also for a lack of a better way to describe that scenario, right? The thing is, you know, I've had people comment, and, you know, I'm not hating on them for commenting, you know, what they're observing, right? But I've had people comment, you know, saying, like, you know, oh, you know, you're a channel of this size, but you're getting views of a channel that is, you know, yay big, or, you know, like, you know, just like pointing things out that's just that normally, you know, would kind of be a bit depressing, right? It'd be like kind of degrading, and, you know, just really kind of just like, why would you say that? That's just so demoralizing, you know. Looking back, it's like, I really shouldn't let things like that, you know, just get to me in the first place. Here's the thing with me, is that the reason that I don't give a rat's ass anymore about things like views and about things like, you know, numbers and stuff like that, is because of the fact that it's not what brought me here in the first place. You know, if you focus on what brings you here in the first place, and that just doesn't go for YouTube. That goes for any, you know, dream job or occupation or, you know, something that you're really, really passionate about. You know, it should be about you and about those around you that, you know, care about you, that you care about as well. And the thing is that we in this community here, we have our own, you know, bunch of people that, you know, are, you know, active or semi-active and, you know, sometimes active and, you know, sometimes are occasionally active. You know, that's all well and good. It's like, I understand that, you know, you as subscribers are people as well, you know, and I look at you guys as people. I don't look at you guys as numbers. Like, the hell would be wrong with me if I looked at you guys like that, you know? But I want to say, you know, from the bottom of my heart, if I ever did come off as, you know, someone that treated you guys and looked at you guys as numbers and took you guys for granted, I want to say I'm deeply sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart if I had made you guys feel that way at any point in, you know, from you guys supporting me to day one to supporting me right now. I want to say I'm sorry if I ever, you know, came off as, like, if I mistreated you guys in any way, shape, and form. Don't be afraid to come out here in the comments in this video, you know, to tell me, like, to call me out if I've ever done anything wrong. You know, if I have done something or said something that personally wronged you. I just want to say, you know, I'm really sorry, and as a man, I'm going to wear it, I'm going to own it, and I'm going to make myself better from it as a result. That's what I do. I rise above, and I become better. And that's something that, you know, you guys help, you know, hold me to those sort of principles, you know. Like, and the thing is also, I've always had those principles about me, but you guys, you know, give me that motivation to keep a hold of those principles, to keep a hold of who I really am, because, you know, there's been times on you know, my journey on YouTube that I've lost myself. I've lost myself, you know, in things that are just like heat of the moment, you know, and, you know, let's be real here. Let's talk about, you know, like, you know, those heat of the moment things, you know, where I would, you know, make responses, you know, without really thinking things through, or I'd make on-the-spot videos and, you know, not really kind of think things through, or, you know, I'd be unprepared, and it would just turn out, like, really bad, you know? Like, looking back, I'm just like, man, it's like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, you should have thought about that better. But here's the thing, is I want to say that, you know, I'm human at the end of the day, but I'm also, you know, more than man enough to admit to my mistakes. And this, you could say, is kind of taking a page out of Poketip's, you know, video where he was exposing himself. You know, this isn't a response to his video or anything like that by any means, but I just want to say that, you know, some of the content that I've made in the past, whether it was in character, as Mega Crasher, for those of you guys that don't know, I play a character, a fictional character, that I have created here on this channel, hence the name Mega Crasher. And, you know, there are also videos where I've come at you guys out of character, and I had, you know, not made the best videos as well. You know, some of those videos I've left up because it's just like, well, you know, it is what it is. You know, I stand by what I said. Might not have been, you know, well delivered, but I stand by how I said it. And, you know, if people understand where I'm coming from, then that's all well and good. And then there are other videos that, you know, just I've either unlisted or, you know, removed or like privated or whatever. And I'm just thinking, it's like, you know, it's like those videos just was not a good representation of me at all. You know, I was just not in a good headspace. And I think you guys know, like, you know, a couple good examples of that, right? But, like, the thing is, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I have all of you guys to thank. And I want you guys to know that, you know, till the day I die and beyond, I will always be grateful for everything that you guys have done for me as a man, as a content creator, as someone that has just, you know, that I feel like that I've grown, you know, into a much better man as a result of this journey. And that's, you know, one of the reasons why I'm still here, you know? Now, to more or less kind of talk about why I ended up leaving in the first place, you know, it wasn't just, you know, stuff that was happening in my personal life that was, like, really not putting me in a good headspace, but like I said, you know, there was a big part of why I left had to do with YouTube. And the thing is that, you know, I was letting things like, you know, really poor sub to view ratios, you know, get to me. I was letting things like, you know, what YouTube was doing with their algorithms and stuff getting to me. You know, YouTube, like, thinking that their TV and this, that, and everything else, you know, me thinking at that time, screwing over, you know, all their content creators. And, you know, even to this point right here, like, YouTube isn't a perfect place. I just want to put that out there, that YouTube is not a perfect place, but I just want to say also that you know, I don't want to put, you know, all the blame on YouTube for my past failures and shortcomings. The thing is, at the end of the day, you know, whether it is 100% my fault or not, I wear all of that, because, you know, that's just the kind of person I am. I put that sack on my shoulders, whether it's 50 pounds, 100 pounds, and I run with it, you know, or at least I do the best I can to run with it. I can't run very fast nowadays because I'm a little bit slack when it comes to the gym. You know, don't worry, I'm going to be changing that real quick, you know. Just been really busy with work, and I've kind of been a bit of a narcoleptic case as well on my days off. Like, I would be sleeping so much. I'd be catching up on my sleep, and it just wouldn't be good, because I'd be sleeping away like 75% of my free time, you know. It's just not fun. But the thing is, though, is that, you know, kind of getting back on track, you know, like, when I was so hell-bent and so driven on, you know, getting views and stuff like that, like, I was driving myself crazy. You know, I wouldn't go out of my way to get views, and, you know, by making a bunch of, you know, clickbait trash that, you know, deceive people, or, like, making a bunch of, like, videos and, you know, using big names as ways of, like, getting clout on those videos, like, you know, tagging PewDiePie or tagging Drama Alert, this, that, everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys get what I'm saying, right? Like, I wouldn't be going out of my way to try to get views the wrong way. But the thing is that, you know, like, looking back, it's like I really, really shouldn't have forgotten what brought me here in the first place. What brought me here in the first place was my passion for this. You know, it was my desire that, you know, got me here in the first place. It was all of you that got me here to this point. You know, like, I don't care anymore if my videos, like, don't break triple digits and we're, you know, 6,400 plus people subscribed. I don't care anymore. The thing is that, you know, despite what the view count says, that's all fine, because, you know, as long as I have some people that take the time out of their day to watch my videos when they could be doing something else, like either, you know, just relaxing or whatever, like, just basically, like, they could be doing anything else aside from watching my videos, but they do exactly that. They watch my videos. You know, you guys watch my videos, you take the time to watch them and comment, and, you know, I really want to say that I appreciate all of that. And I also want to say that I don't take that for granted at all, because the thing is that it doesn't matter if my video gets 50 views, if it gets 75 views, if it gets 100 views, if it gets 200, 500, 1,000. Like, it'd be one hell of a video if it did get 1,000 views, but the thing is that, you know, you can make a really crappy video and have it get, like, 100,000 views and make, like, a really, like, solid, highest of high-quality videos, and it get, like, 50 views. The thing is that, you know, I want to say that, you know, like I said, views don't matter anymore. Like, numbers do not matter anymore. As long as I know that there are people that are watching my videos, you know, they're commenting and stuff like that, I don't care what the numbers say, because it's just like, okay, you know, like, if they removed the view count from YouTube, which I honestly think they should do that, like, if I'm going to be completely real, because it's like, views just don't matter to me anymore. I don't care, like I said, if my videos get so low amount of views that it's like, some people would say that my channel is dead and all that stuff. No, my channel was dead, then nobody would be watching my videos, nobody would be commenting. So to say that anyone's channel would be dead, well, in order for a channel to truly be dead, nobody would be active. So here's the thing, is that it doesn't matter to me anymore, because it's like I feel like I have, you know, over the last while where I've looked back, I've reflected hard on everything that has brought me up to this point. You know, I've found myself, more or less. You know, that sounds cliche as hell. I get it. But the thing is, right, is that, you know, I feel like that you know, I am happy with who I am. I'm happy with, you know, the point I'm at on YouTube. You know, I have 3 channels I'm managing and all that stuff, and it allows for me to not bear the responsibility of uploading every single day to a single channel. It allows for me to spread the content out, and it also gives me, excuse me, it also gives me a better idea as to what sort of content you guys are into. And based on that, it seems like that, you know, you guys might be a little bit more into Pokemon Go content, because, you know, there's more action taking place in the Pokemon Go channel than there is in my Mega Crasher Pro channel. But speaking of which, do tune in to my Mega Crasher Pro channel, because the first episode of Triple Threat Thursdays is going to be dropping very, very soon. You guys are going to love it. It's going to be crazy. 3 amazing battles between 2 very well-known individuals in our community. I'm talking about Charizard139. I'm talking about Rebel Penguin 20. I mean, I gotta say, those guys put on one hell of a showing. So, please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. You know, turn on notifications, hit that bell, so that way you guys can see what's going on, what's gonna be taking place in the 3 battles, in the trifecta, in the trio, all that stuff, all the references of 3 and whatnot. But anyways, I just wanted to say that, you know, at the end of the day, what brings me here is the passion and the desire to entertain and inspire all of you guys. Things like views / numbers and money, that is a perk. That isn't a motivation for me. There are other people that may take it as a motivation because, you know, it's their job, or because, you know, just They just want to see how far they can go in terms of how many views they can get, or how much ad revenue they can get. Hey, that's all well and good as long as you're not going around slandering people and being pieces of shit, right? But here's the thing, and pardon my French, but then again, you know, this is kind of an unscripted video, so anything can happen, right? Oops. Anyways, I don't think there's really anything else for me to say here in this video. I think I've said all that I need to say, despite how back and forth I was in between topics and whatnot. But I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, right? I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, despite the rambling, despite the, you know, the me digressing with like different you know, tangents and all that. I just want to say that, you know, I'm in here for the long haul, and the thing is, I'm not rushing for growth. I'm not even going to you know, say that we should get X amount of subs in, you know, by Christmas or something like that. I really don't care anymore. I don't care about the numbers. I care about being here. I care about entertaining all of you. I care about inspiring all of you. And, you know, I care about what you guys have to say, what you guys think. And I just gotta say also that I really and truly appreciate your guys' time and commitment that you guys put into this channel as well, you know. For what it's all worth, you know, we have pretty good engagement, you know. I do the best I can to make sure I answer to all the comments that I get, and I still get quite the amount of comments despite, you know, despite me not uploading every single day here to this channel. I'm doing the best I can to try and you know, reply to comments across 3 channels. You know, it may be as simple as switching, you know, channels and all that stuff, but, you know, believe me, sometimes you forget, right? And believe me, I'm human at the end of the day. I forget. I'm a very forgetful person sometimes. It could attribute to a lot of things, you know, whether I'm just, you know, brain fatigued from work and all that, or just, it could be anything, really. But I just want you guys to know that, you know, I do keep your comments in mind, and I keep them in my heart as well. So I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys so very much for your love and support. It really and truly means the world to me. And to reiterate, I don't give a damn about what the numbers say no more, because it's just like, you know what? As long as I have the ability to, reach out to all of you guys with videos, as long as, you guys are interacting, I don't care what the numbers say, because it's like, interactions and, who you guys are, it's quality over quantity. You guys are the quality among quality times, like, 100, because it's like, you guys are just awesome. You guys, like I said, keep me in check, keep my the ability for me to keep my morals in check, and to make sure that I maintain the same principles that I preach to you guys. Practice what you preach. I think that's how it goes, right? So yeah, with that being said, guys, I say thank you guys so very much for watching. I apologize for this video. Like I said, being on the spot, I had a feeling I knew what I wanted to say, and I also had a feeling this video was going to be... this video was going to be long. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I love you guys. Have yourself a good night. Also, be sure to subscribe if you want more content like this. I do make out-of-character videos from time to time. So if you guys enjoy videos like that, where I'm being 100% real with you guys, where I'm 100%, in character, face-to-face, shoot from the hip kind of guy, where I talk to you guys straight, then subscribe. I really would appreciate you guys joining the community, giving us a chance. And I'm happy to have you. I'm happy to have all of you guys. Also, if you guys are into Pokemon Go content, subscribe to Mega Crasher Pro, or I should say Mega Crasher Go. Mega Crasher Pro is for competitive Pokemon content, where, I do things like battle narrations, Pokemon set reviews. I've actually haven't done a Pokemon review in a long time. Oops. I kind of got to get back onto that, you know what I'm saying? And I also do things like Pokemon Showdown Lives, which I also got to say, I really got to do an average Mons, Showdown Live for you guys, because I did Fort Mons, but I didn't do average Mons yet. Ron Kim would be pissed at me if I just let his team go to waste, Don't worry, I'm gonna try my best to squeeze it in. Don't need choke me. But anyways, guys, truly, thank you guys for watching. I want to say, again, I apologize for the rambling, but I kind of feel like that this video needed to be done. Because there were some things on my mind that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So, with that said, thank you for watching. I love you guys. Subscribe if you guys are into content like this. Subscribe to Mega Crasher Go if you're into Pokemon Go. Subscribe to Mega Crasher Pro to tune in to Triple Threat Thursdays. And if you guys are into competitive, hyped content in my character. So, have a good night. Much love. See you next time.